Morning everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I'm making a coffee mug rack. I don't know why I said cook. Anyway, I've got an 18-inch piece of wood that's going to fit up on the kitchen wall, and I've got it marked out where the coffee mugs will hang, and I've got some 1/2-inch dowel. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to make a doweling jig out of a piece of scrap wood by hand, by just going in and hoping that I get the angle right and the blade centered nicely, free-handed, so that I can go in and clamp this to that. It's hit and miss till I get it right. It's not going to work so well. Yeah, this piece won't work. I've just realized because of the angle of the hole, I've got to be able to get that on there. I need a little bit wider board. Be right back. I'm experimenting here trying to make a doweling jig out of scrap wood because I don't have one. So I'm going to look for a piece of wood that'll work for this, and I'll be back in a minute. See, the idea to drill the angle I want freehand, since I don't have any tools to guide myself. And I have to keep, it's trial and error until I get the angle right that I want. So if that was hanging on the wall, there's your angle, and yeah, it's a little bit off to the right, so that one's no good. It comes out to the right. This is really hard to do freehand. It's hit and miss till I get the angle right. Well, I'm going to keep on until I get an angle that I like. It's funny that the very next one I did was spot on. It was dead on. I like the looks this way. I like the angle. I think we have a winner here. So there is my homemade doweling jig. At least theoretically. Right there. Now the idea is to put this on here, clamp it on over the hole, dead center over that hole, and then clamp it on. I wish I had a smaller clamp. All I have is this behemoth clamp here. Oh yeah, there's a wood clamp. Still quite large. I've got these massive clamps, but it'll do the job anyway. So I want to clamp it in place to give me my perfect positioning. I'm a little bit slow. You might hear this in my voice. I caught a bug a couple days ago. It put me under pretty good. That's why I haven't seen any videos for a couple days. Before there was a gap of a couple days video. The last videos you saw were from Wednesday. So I'm a little bit slow right now, but I'm feeling good. Oops, I clamped. I didn't think that was right. And I'm a little bit slow and sluggish. This is awkward, to say the least. Anyway, I'm back to work. Now, if my theory is right, I'm going to drill through that and get this started. Okay. Improvising things here in my off-grid wood shop, but we'll see if I can get it. It's all scrap wood, so nothing to lose. Let's hope I get the angles right. Hope it works. Now if I'm in far enough, hopefully I can keep going. Hopefully I wasn't far enough. Let's see how this works. I hope. I won't turn back once you finish the hole. Yeah, that one's good. Now if I can do the others the same, I'll be happy. So what I'm doing is, I've got a mark on the board, and I'm just lining that up. Right where I want to drill it. Hope my jig is gonna work. There's a little bit of playroom in there. Hope I get it right. Looks good. Alright, I'm just going to finish up the third hole, and then we'll take that in and mount it on the wall and see how it looks. Well, now I mark this for drilling. I want to pre-drill to hang this in the wall in the house. we'll move on inside the house and see how it looks. Alright. A bit tight quarters in here, so I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm going to attempt to hang my new cup holder. So there will be one, skip, one. Okay. Come in 4 inches from the end. Centered on the board. That now. Make sure it looks straight. Okay. There we have our first coffee cup holder. Make sure, are we recording? Can you see it? Let's hang a coffee cup. Make sure those are flush. There's the off-grid project coffee mug. And there's our new coffee mug holder. Look at that. Well, there's the first coffee mug holder on the kitchen wall. I calculated roughly, if I'm opening the door here, that it won't interfere with us opening the door to get into the cabinet. So that should be fine how I've made it. Otherwise I could have put 4 mugs across based on the size of the wall. I'm zoomed. There we go. I think it looks beautiful like that. So I'm going to have one up here. And then a skip a row here, skip a row here, skip a row. And then one here. And then we start the pots and pans. So that's the plans for this wall anyway. I think it looks pretty nice. Melanie, why don't you come down and give us your opinion here. Go on and tell me what you think of the new coffee mug holder.
Oh wow!
You like it?
You never told me you put ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just finished.
Really like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to put 3 more up there.
Up there?
Yeah, one up higher, which will be mugs we don't use every day, because those will be the ones I'll reach for us. And then we'll be able to take all the new coffee mugs, all the new coffee mugs we got for our wedding, and then the ones that we don't use every day. They'll all go up there, so when we have large amounts of guests, like we did for the wedding weekend, then we'll have enough coffee mugs for everybody. And now they're out of the cupboards.
That's
Happy?
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, like it.
I'm happy you like it. I'm going to keep building on it. I just finished putting a second rack up. I got 2 more left to do. It's taking time because I'm working slow and easy to make sure I get the holes lined up right and the angles right. But it's coming along. So where are we today?
We are here in, what do you call that?
Lake Minnewaska.
Lake Minnewaska.
Yep.
It's really pretty, guys.
It's really beautiful here. We're going to show you some good scenery here. We've been here, I've been here before, but Melanie's never seen it. And she's loving it, aren't you?
Yeah.
The bugs are out. I don't know if you can see them. They're hovering around our heads. And it's like a whole different world all of a sudden. Different weather, different world, all at once. I didn't catch that on camera.
Oh.
Wow, it's a nice sized rock.
I really hope the tree
It's growing in a rock.
growing in the rock.
It finds a little crack and digs itself in. It's pretty amazing that these trees hold on up here. They're almost like little like overgrown bonsais. I'll show you why Melanie is stopped and frozen in half terror.
It looks like there's a snake.
It probably fell down there.
No?
Oh, there's boards down there. Wait, stop kicking dirt. There's boards down there.
Oh?
Probably fell off this bridge years ago.
That's
That's
scary.
a long way.
That's really scary.
Over here, this rock is broken off the face of the mountain.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy, that is scary.
There's a creeper.
Oh, there's the beach over there, Melanie. Right there to the right. It's not very big. Sure looked bigger on the photo, didn't it?
Yeah.
Must have been bigger at one time. I don't know. It's a perfect day. There's like a bonsai tree. These look like bonsais. Here's another one. It's a perfect bonsai tree. So nature had them first. There's all kinds of them out here. There's a little one. So I'm just taking a little break and recovering my strength. And we're just taking it slow and easy here. And soon we'll go back to the homestead. But it's 70 degrees today, so I wanted to show Melanie the beautiful scenery here. It is just around our property. Okay. We have our new pots and pans out. They're beautiful, by the way. Get a look at those, Melanie.
No, that's pretty.
Really beautiful. They even put copper trim in the handle. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
These are induction capable. So this summer, energy-free cooking using, well, zero-cost cooking using the sun. So here we have our first pan hanging on the new wall. I've got 3 hooks, one for each of the smaller pots and pans. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm just pre-drilling slightly for each nail. I'm trying to work neat to keep Melanie from having to do more work here. I'm just pre-drilling because this is really hard wood and it's very tough to deal with. You can tell when it goes through that hardwood. Now, I just want to see, I think we can probably pound it in a little bit further, but Melanie, you'll tell me, because we don't want to get anybody hanging on them dangerously.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go from biggest to middle to shortest as far as sticking out. That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I think this one's okay. Should I go in a little bit more, do you think?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more in?
Yeah, that's...
Or is it okay?
No, you have to more.
Go in a little bit more, okay.
More.
We don't want anybody hanging on them, snagging the clothing or anything.
Up.
Now I'm into the wood behind. Hard stuff. Oh! Okay, I think we are good. Now, I think that's good. I don't think that'll give anybody any trouble here. And now you see, there's plenty of room. You really have to try to snag yourself on this and run into that. I don't know if you can see on camera. Does it show very well how much space there is?
Yeah.
You can pass through in front of me still. So this is good. There's plenty of room to work with. My clothes don't snag. I hit the pots before I hit the nails, so I'm not going to snag on those nails. So I'm happy. Let's switch cameras. Your hands here. You go in there and tell me what you think. Oh, wow, that looks pretty.
Yeah, I like that side.
Oh wow, it looks pretty from here. Nice.
Can we put the cuffs?
We are gonna as soon as I'm done hammering.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta put another roll for the other pots. Beautiful. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to work. Thank you, Melanie. And I'm putting on the second shelf here, or the second hanging rack. Doing this the same both ways, I believe. I centered it 3, 12, and 21. Good. Okay. Okay. Nice and neatly done. No mess. Now the one nail has to stick out a lot farther because of the stock pot that goes with it. It has a longer handle, so this one I gotta be careful with. Let me see. How far can I go with that? That's about the limit right there. Might have to get a longer nail for that in the future, so I have more meat inside, but it hangs. Yeah, I think I'll put a longer nail in there. It's in there. But I want a lot more meat on there. Yeah. That'll have to be changed. That's a tough one to hang because of how it's designed. The hanger pots. And I definitely want to change that nail out. There it is. What have I done? Oh, wait a minute. What have I done here? Oh, this goes here. This goes here. Now everything has its home. Okay, good. Let me pause the camera and show you a better view here. Well, there it is so far. Now there's another row of cups goes up here and another one here. And there's all of our pots and pans for now. Get the garbage can out of the view. Let's show you what we got here. I think it looks quite pretty. I don't know how if it shows up in camera, but it really looks quite pretty. I like it. Those pans, those pots and pans really shine. So, there's how a lot of people are asking, where are you going to put everything in the tiny house? And there's how we're going to deal with it. That frees up under cabinet space for a lot of other things, and still leaves me access to my meters over there. And all the coffee cups being up on the racks frees up over the counter cabinet storage space. So it's all good. Looking very good. Very nice.